We may have just watched the most chaotic, all over the place, and random UFC fight night of all time. I had no plans of making this video, making a recap video to a UFC Apex card, Garcia versus David Onama. But here we are, and I don't even know how to sum up what just happened. In today's video, I'm going to give you my reaction and breakdown to all the important stuff, the pure chaos that just took place. What just happened in the Waldo Cortes Acosta versus Ante Delija fight is actually mind-blowing, and I'm still not really sure what took place. Let me quickly sum up the first half of the card because it was absolutely irrelevant. Everything before the 6-fight main event, don't worry about it. Pretend it didn't even happen. I wasted 5 hours of my life watching, so you did not have to. Boring, 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 boring. Cut Cedricus Dumas. He has Hood Wolf tatted on his stomach. Cut him. Now, let's get into what actually matters. Steve Garcia versus David Onama. We'll start with the main event. This fight lasted 3 minutes. Steve Garcia made it look like a walk in the park. He absolutely dominated David Onama, made it look easy, pieced him up, and I'm telling you right now, Steve Garcia may be a real problem in this division. I'd have to look at the rankings, but I'm not sure who beats him right now in that 10-5 range. Obviously, there's probably a grappler that could give him some problems, or maybe like a big power puncher. But man, Steve Garcia looks really good. Now, he did have the dumbest call out of all time. For some reason, after the biggest win in his career, he calls out Max Holloway for the BMF belt. Max Holloway is now at the 155-pound division, a division above Steve Garcia. Just dumb. Just dumb, Steve Garcia. Really botched that, but it is what it is. Great win for Steve Garcia. Nobody's even going to remember that because of what happened in the co-main event. Now, let's just get into the co-main event where absolute chaos took place. Waldo Cortes Acosta versus Ante Delija. This was one of the weirder finishes I've ever seen in my life. And this all took place in the span of the first 4 minutes of the fight. Really, the first 2 minutes of the fight, Waldo Cortes Acosta is pushing Delija up against the cage. Nothing's really happening. He's being boring like he typically is. Not a lot happened. Eventually, Ante Delija turns off the cage, and Waldo Cortes Acosta has his back to the cage. Now, Ante Delija, for some reason, decided to flip a switch and just start throwing bombs out of nowhere. Then, he pulled out the UFC classic. It's a UFC staple at this point. Eye jab. Boom, boom, boom. Eye jab. Work like a charm. An eye poke is now a weekly issue. It happens every card. Close your fist. Close it. But Ante Delija throws the classic eye jab. It lands, works perfectly. Right after the eye jab, he follows with body shots, head shots, boom, boom, boom. He starts absolutely lighting up Waldo Cortes Acosta, who, when the eye jab lands, he grabs his eye immediately. But Ante Delija so quickly starts throwing the other shots that we couldn't really tell in real time what had happened. Mark Smith steps in, stops the fight. You probably know where this is going because this now happens every week. The fight is stopped. Cameras are running into the octagon. Waldo Cortes Acosta sits down on the stool. Ante Delija running around, jumping on the fence, celebrating. Wait, we're not done yet. Yup, believe it or not, a fighter won, and then they just said he did not win. They took a minute, looked, and saw it was an eye poke. Now, normally in this situation, the UFC would just call the fight. They're not going to restart the fight after it got stopped. They would call it a no contest. It is what it is. For some reason, we just ignored that process, and we started the fight back up after 4 or 5 minutes. Waldo Cortes Acosta was hurting, but he said he could see. He gave it a go. Within 10 seconds, Waldo Cortes Acosta lands an overhand right and puts Ante Delija out cold. I've never seen anything like it. One of the craziest finishes in UFC history, and it comes just 1 week after Tom Aspinall stops the fight because of an eye poke. You can't make this up. It's a WWE script, man. Dana White drew that. He was sitting in his bedroom writing that up. Thought he was Picasso in there drawing the script. Dana White is somewhere with a glass of whiskey, just sitting back and watching chaos unfold. Ante Delija, friend of Tom Aspinall, trains with Tom Aspinall, same gym. He eye pokes and then gets flatlined 10 seconds into the fight restarting. You can't make that up, man. Pure chaos. I'm keeping this one short and sweet today. I don't know what just happened. If you made it this far in the video, man, like, comment, subscribe. More content coming, man. And I'll tell you what, I'm making a video on how to stop cheating in MMA. I'll give you the solutions, Dana. Somebody's got to do your job.